Hey, what's going on, Freedom Murders? Okay, so pride and success. Okay, so from last night, I realized there's two types of pride. The pride that says this is beneath me, and the pride that says, the pride that says, what's going on? The pride that says, I'm not enough and I can't handle it. And you're arrogant about that position, right? So I struggle with both, but for many years I struggled with I was strangled by the pride that my parents imputed in me of not being able to handle my success or the choices I made in case of failure. And life has taught me that failure is part of life, losing is part of life, and you're too prideful to say I don't want to lose, or I don't want to take the daily or eat shit daily, I guess. Eat shit daily, right? And you realize really, really quickly that like I was listening to Joe's cover of not the super famous singer, but the gospel singer, of him singing "Pride is the devil." And when I say he sang to my soul, he sang to my soul. And I realized a job for me, for instance, is beneath me. And I'm all for honest work, you know, I'm all for it. But it's not where I'm at vibrationally. Vibrationally, I'm in a place where I create my own lane. I create my own world, right? And when you really get a taste, of what it looks like to create your own world, you don't want to go back to somebody creating it for you. And that's what I learned about the Life Path 3. When you really get a taste of creating your own world, you don't want to sit there and have somebody micromanage or tell you when, who, what, when, where, and why on how you're going to do things, how you should feel about things. Etc. Because it becomes problematic to your being. And I can no longer have pride in saying I'm not enough. And I can also I cannot have pride to say this is beneath me, like whether it be doing whatever I need to take and do my online business. So that's just, I don't feel like doing that. And like I shouldn't, you know? You gotta understand, like with pride will have you think you're better than what you are. And that's why it's such a deadly sin, because pride will have you be like, oh, I'm this and I'm that. And I realized when I was singing, we said pride is the devil. I think it got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. I think it got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. You never lit up until it all falls down. You know, that's a real thing for me. And I guess that's the message, like, for me, where I'm at right now, is if you don't let go of your pride, all of your shit will fall. And I keep getting like these flashbacks of being homeless again and shit like that. And I said, and I realized, when I was like, Spirit was like, yo, let go of your pride. Do everything that it takes to be successful. And I even said today, I was like, yo, when I was at this job, sitting there not doing anything, I said, this ain't for me. And it made me realize again that when you're on a certain path, diving backwards even a little bit, like going to a 9 to 5, I will feel so out of place. Like, for instance, I left my charger at home, damn well knowing I'm in New York City or I'm in the tri-state area, so I should not be leaving my house with no charger, right? And your pride, because it's so out of place. I never really leave my house without my charger, and that's some wild shit, right? Especially in New York City or a tri-state area, I never leave my house without my charger. And because I'm so out of place doing this job shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I forgot, you know? So pride is really the devil, but pride can produce power if it's controlled with royalty. When I say that, meaning like, for instance, I said on Facebook, I was like, yo, if you want to change your self-image, act like royalty for 90 days. And that made me even say, yo, bougie, act bougie. No cap. Yo, be like, that's beneath me. And when I say beneath you, like, it's like, you know you're better than that. I don't mean like it's beneath you, like you should be doing it in a small laborious task that you should be operating in, but like literally, you're better than that. And know when you're better than that, and just do what you're supposed to do, right? And it really is true, man. Pride is the devil. I think it got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. Oh, come on, man. And there's so many R.I.P. Oh, And for me, that's like, you'll have you die. Your pride will kill you because you think you're so great and so powerful. And like, when you don't have nobody who checks you, and I mean in a really honest way, that's why that's important, because you need people to check your pride. You need, especially as a man, you need people to check your pride and be like, bro, you're not that hot. What you talking about? And I don't mean in a belittling way, but like when you think you too full of yourself, you need somebody to pop your fucking bubble and be like, bro, yeah, you in a bubble, my nigga. Like, you tripping. And it's a real thing. And I will tell you how you analyze your pride, and if it's going in the wrong direction or the right direction. Look at your results of your life, and if you're not where you want to be, you got too much pride, and you're so arrogant about your ignorance, you got too much pride. And that's one thing I noticed from watching women and what they want from men. So many women they don't have the results that they want, and they have so much pride about their standards. And really, women nowadays don't have standards. They have high expectations. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if you had high standards for real, you wouldn't date some of the men you do. You wouldn't have the job you have. You wouldn't have the bank account you have. You don't have high standards. You have high expectations. You expect some man to come out the sky and fucking pay your bills and like Disney fairyland bullshit. And it's a lot of expectations, and that's why so many of them are let down, because they expect all these things, and what they're asking for, they're not qualified for. And then because remember, and then they become so prideful about their expectations. And like the scripture says, I think it says, pride goeth before the fall. And that's what's real for me. Pride go before the fall, and meaning Meaning, why aren't you checking your shit to see if are you really doing all that it takes to get what you desire? Are you really? And if the answer is no, and you're arrogant in that no, you're prideful. And like my landlord, for instance, she's super prideful about her position and stuff like that. I'm like, you got too much pride. And it's like, that's cool, but you prideful about shit that you don't got results to back up. And you prideful of shit, but you prideful about shit that's wrong. And it was a reflection of me to say, because she's an Aries, I said, what am I prideful about that's wrong? And I'm just like saying, yeah, that's what it is. And I'm dead ass wrong. You know? And I think you have to like learn to check your pride at the door when it comes to your success. Because your pride will tell you that you're great and all this other shit. And there is a time for that, you know? There's a time to say, yo, you're great, you're fantastic. But don't let it get your head too big, especially with the Leo rising. My head can get really big. And figuratively and literally. And I'm learning that that's bad. Because when your head gets too big, you stop wanting to learn, you stop wanting to grow, and that's bad. So if you want to learn more how to manifest stuff and let go of your pride, comment yes below or DM me yes below. Peace.